Hey, what's up everyone? I am Oliver, the co-founder and CEO of Wehave, and I'm super excited today to be able to demonstrate the value of the Wehave data collaboration platform for sponsorships and what it could bring with your partnerships. You will be able to track how many fans are becoming a customer, how much revenue the sponsor is generating from that partnership, and the effect on loyalty, for example, on the customer lifetime value or the frequency that the fans buy compared to non-fans. Outside of that, you will be able to target highly personalized loyalty and acquisition campaigns using the first-party data of both combined data from both entities to target them in digital advertising or with physical activation campaigns. But before we can do all that, you have to log into the Wehave platform. So you just sign in, and then from there you will be able to enter the Wehave platform, and you see that we are logged in as being the sponsor called Sportswear, and we have a data collaboration with FC Strikers, the fictional rights holder in this case. So we're not going in that data collaboration right away, but we're going to add data in the first place. So before we do a data collaboration, it's important, if we want to have measurements, we have to add our own data. So you go to data, and then you are going to add a new source. You see that there are some data sets already in our account, but we're going to add a new one for this demonstration. You can choose to do a CRM integration or with your CDP with an API, or you can upload a CSV file, and that's what we are going to do right now. So we download a sample data set that is in here so you can try it yourself as well. We download the sample set, it will automatically be downloaded, and then we want to add that data to our account. So the data is uploaded, and before we start a data collaboration and we ingested real data in the platform, what is good to know for you is we anonymize all the data that is being ingested into our platforms. So we will go through that flow right now to let you have a view on how it works. So we added the data to our account, but now it's still raw. Why is it raw? Because we have a normalization process, and we structure all of the data that enters Wehave in the same way, so we can have really nice insights really easily, but also for the activations, we increase the match rates on the platform, but also for outside the platform. More on that later on in the demo. But what happened in the background now while I was talking was our system recognized the data and it structures the data in the right way. So we see here that we analyze the data and see that there are emails in it, first name, and all of that other data. And what is our task here is to check if the data is structured in the right way and that there are not any flaws. Because if we are going to anonymize it, there is no way back, and we cannot check it anymore or track it anymore if it was done correctly. So we are taking a look at the emails. That's correct. First name, last name, all good. Streets, okay. And is there more data? Yeah, there is an age. That looks fine as well. So we don't have anything to say on this. It looks right. And this is the last moment we see the raw data. Wehave doesn't even have access to this raw data. It's already ingested in your own account underlying. So what we do right now is confirm that the table is structured well. So we confirm the preview that we just saw. And what happens now in the background is that the Wehave platform will anonymize the data in the right way. It will check if there is other personal identifiable information that is not needed in the platform, and it will delete it automatically. This can take a while, a few minutes, so what we are going to do is just let you take a look on another data set that we added to show you what has happened in the background. So the platform has read the schema, what you already have, it normalized the data, hashed the identifier, so there's no raw data anymore in our platforms. It removed the excess personal identifiable information and deduplicated the same results, and then we got this. So all unique values, or the data, an overview of the data that has been ingested. From there out, we need to add that data to a collaboration. Now, I don't have another partner on the other side, but so I will take an existing one over here. But if you want to start a new collaboration, you can do it right here. We will take the existing one with the right holder that I just told you about. And when we open the dashboard, you will see that we generated 8 insights and 2 activation campaigns. More on that, but we are in a collaboration between those two parties. Let's take a look what data is available on both sides. Okay, so this data is available. Rich ID data, anonymized ID data, and purchases. And then on the other side, we have the data of the fans. We don't know who they are, but we know that they are fans because they are in this table. What we're going to do now, and I forgot to show you how we add data, but you can just add data with, for example, this one is the one we just created, by doing so and adding it to the data collaboration. I'm just going to click away now to shortcut to the value that we bring. So when we have that data in here, you can generate insights, and Niels has prepared some insights with the demo account here, but you can see how many fans are becoming a customer. You can open it, you can track it on the chart to check when everybody converted and when the most conversions happened. We can zoom in on moments wherever we want on the chart and see the effect on certain dates. We can do whatever we want actually. But if we go back to the general overview, you will see different insights, but all of these different insights, like for example, if the fans are a customer, or the total fans that are a customer, how much did they spend? So this is the revenue generated by the sponsorship or by the fans for the sponsor. What's the average spend of a fan compared to a non-fan? We can all know that. But when we want to generate a new insight, we just press new insight. We take a template of what we want to know, for example, revenue, and we just click it. We give in the right parameters and we press create to generate that insight, and it will be shown here in the dashboard. For the activation part, you can go to activation. You can take a segment that you want to use, but it works also in the same way as the insights. So if you want to generate a new segment of people that you want to activate, like for example, for a loyalty campaign, you press new activation and you go to the overlap with an attribute, or for example, overlap a loyalty campaign where people were not active in the last 6 months. We press that template and we fill in the blanks and we generate that audience. From there out, when you have that audience and you want to activate it in digital advertising or somewhere else, you click the audience, the segment, and you generate, or you're going to press like which ad platform you want to use this segment with, and it will be added to your ad account on that platform, like with a click on the button. I'm not going to do it right now, but it works. So you just press add destination, and that segment of 97,000 people will be visible in your ad account on, for example, Meta, Google, or TikTok, but you can also work with it in different channels. So if you have other questions, please let me know. I hope it was really useful for you, and see you around. Bye bye.